Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different for you. Still a bit of, reasoning in there, but I wanted to do a kind of reactions to Instagram clickbait. So this is something I see all the time and it's kind of like not affected me, but in a way where if I'm doing a client's makeup, they're like, but I saw on Instagram you should do it this way. And it's something crazy like, shouldn't you be doing my eye makeup with a spoon? But clickbait is literally something that's made to get views. It's kind of be a little bit entertaining, but to make sure that page becomes really popular by doing something that looks visually crazy. So it's not to be taken as actual makeup advice or beauty advice. I just wanted to go through with you guys some that I've seen that I'm a little bit like, really? So I've chosen a few things that I saw that are a little bit clickbaity, and I've saved a video so I can go back and watch them with you guys and just kind of get some professional input on there really. But before we get into that, my name is Robert, I'm a professional makeup artist. My goal here on YouTube is to help you become a professional yourself or just super amazing at makeup. Fill your head with beauty and makeup knowledge. So if that sounds like something you like or you like the idea of, please consider subscribing to my channel. So let's do this. Let's go, let's have a look at some videos. So this one kind of caught my eye because obviously it's a brow brush in some lipstick, which doesn't go, and probably that's not even gonna happen in the video, but let's watch it. Oh my God. One thing I hate about Instagram videos is that you can't pause it. Or fast forward it or rewind it. Can I just say something about squeezing product onto your face? It is the biggest waste of makeup ever. Squeezing it onto your face, you lose all control of how much product you're using. And if you're buying a really expensive foundation, what's the point, you know? Wait for it to start again. How do I get it to start again? So she's obviously going to try and use that lipstick underneath her eyes, which is fine. The thing is, we all know that orange cancels out bluer tones, which we call the shade under the eye a bluer tone. But her skin tone, you don't need pure red, you just need like a light peach or a light orange. You definitely don't need pure red. It's going to make it harder to cover up and you're going to need more product to cover it up. Under the eyes, the skin is so thin that you don't want to put too much product on there in the first place. So the quicker you can cover it and the more correctly you can do it, the better. Also, where she's putting that isn't anywhere near under her eye, she's putting it about here. There's no blue tone there, there's not blood sitting there, and that's kind of what gives you those dark circles, so there is kind of no point really. That does look beautiful though. So on to the next one, let's have a look. That's a good idea, that's a good way to kind of line your lips if you have trouble lining them, you can join up the dots. Okay, so this is something that maybe isn't such a big thing in makeup now, but there was this trend of people contouring their lip and doing exactly what she's doing now. They would put a line here and then lines here to make that look deeper, but then they would go over the top with a darker colour, or they'll go over the top with the same colour. So you don't actually get any benefit from that. The only way you would get benefit from contouring your lip or to make a contour lip look better is to use a darker lip liner, a lighter lipstick, and then you would have to go on top of that lipstick again in this area here to give that pout, and in this area under here to then kind of shade that lip and give that darker effect. Putting the same colour on top of the same colour doesn't contour your lip. Let me just say about this thumbnail, I hope this is just clickbait and they're not doing anything with those tweezers to those lips, because that would kill me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So here's the thing, oh, her lips look scarred. They look scarred even with the end lipstick on. Here's the thing with, oh, I can't even keep looking at it. Lips that are dry and cracked are damaged. They're not just like, oh, exfoliate and get rid of it. It's not like normal skin. If you pull at it with tweezers, have you ever bitten your lip and pulled off a bit of skin and you've been scarred for weeks and weeks and weeks? If you, oh, it keeps flashing, I have to put my phone down. If you pull off that skin, first of all, you're going to damage your lip. I'm pretty sure I have a scar on my lip from where I did that once and it just scarred me for life. It's gonna be really sore, and then to put makeup straight on top of that is really damaging to your lip. If your lips get like that, leave a lip mask on overnight, or leave a lip balm, heavy layer of lip balm on overnight. In the morning, warm water, take it off, exfoliate your lips with a lip scrub, more lip balm, and then maybe like a lipstick or a tinted lip balm would be good. But don't pull at the skin on your lips. It's just the worst thing you can do. You can really, really damage the lip. Right. So I knew from this thumbnail that she was going to use a hairpin thing to remove blackheads. So yeah, you get like blackhead tools, but you'll notice that the hoop on a blackhead tool is really thin, it's a really light metal. The skin on the nose and the skin around the nose is a very delicate area. This sounds really gross, but have you ever thrown up so much that you've burst all the blood capillaries around the eye and around the nose? It's happened to me. Pushing down on the nose with something like that, an object like that, instead of that really thin loop, can burst the blood capillaries in your nose. Actually, even using a blackhead remover like that can burst the blood capillaries in your nose. If you don't know what a blood capillary is, I'll put a little picture up. And that's permanent. That's a permanent thing unless you get it lasered off and zapped off. Like granted, what she's doing is removing all those blackheads. It's just not the safest way to do it or the best way to do it. Our skin is so sensitive. Things like this, you just can't do it. And this is like a thing with clickbait, is that we're so used to getting our advice online now that we see videos like this and we're like, okay, I'm gonna remove my blackheads with a pin, you know? Like it's just strange, and people start to trust it, and you can't really trust everything you see online when it comes to makeup and skin and beauty. So this might be one that you guys are a little bit outraged about, and I've watched this one before because it outraged me. It's Nikki Tutorials, and I just wanna say something about the kind of method she uses here. She takes a derma roller, which is a small roller with needles on that penetrates the skin. It causes slight, almost breakages in the skin to help the skin repair itself. Does more than that, but that's basically the basics. So she puts on this very thick face mask. So derma rolling on top of a face mask like that actually has no benefit to the skin. So using a derma roller like that, the needles won't penetrate that mask, and it actually has no benefit to what she's doing. But I know a lot of people that would watch this and then be like, right, I need to put on a face mask, then I need to use my derma roller on top. You're wasting your time. It literally does absolutely nothing at all. So just wanted to get that in there. And also one thing I see a lot with derma rollers is someone derma rolling their face or their lips and then putting makeup straight on top. So like I said before, derma rollers break the skin very slightly and leave a little like cuts on the skin. So you're literally putting makeup into a cut. That can get really infected, it can get really gross in general. When you derma roll, you're not really meant to wear makeup, I would say, for up to 24 hours. You're meant to use certain kinds of skincare, certain precautions with your skin, you know, you're meant to wear a lot of SPF. So that's some more bad advice being just given out in general. I hope you've learned something today from this video. If you see anything on Instagram that you think is just like, this is so dumb, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and at me in the comments because I really want to watch it. Just put something like, watch this, you know? But no shade to anyone who I've used their videos in with. I understand you use clickbait to get more views, and that's absolutely fine. You're just trying to create content. But let's be educational with this. Even if you explain underneath a video, no, don't try this at home, whatever, people repost it and that information gets lost. So don't believe everything you see on Instagram. Look it up, Google it, ask a specialist, you know? There's specialists on YouTube. Look it up on YouTube. Yeah, thanks again, guys. I'll see you very soon. Bye.